Look at this. Ah, here we are. PK here, 84 in the backyard in Florida. Beautiful day, as you can see. Are we going to talk about beach chairs? Nope. Are we going to talk about Hawaiian Tropic? Nope. We going to talk about the best beaches? Nope. What we're going to talk about is commodities. Our commodities going up. The CRB index. There's a lot of talk about what's happening in the commodity market. Let's take a look here. Look how beautiful it is here today. But it's so hot here, I just can't talk to you. So I think I'm going to move to, oh, jeez. Going to move, take a look. Let's move over here toward our Florida orange tree, which has no oranges. A little shadow, sit down. Ah, look at this. Now we're talking. I think that's good. Take my glasses off so I can see. I'll try to talk loud and see what's happening. Anyway, our commodity prices going higher. A lot of sites talk about this. They talk about the CRB index, the Commodity Research Bureau index. Remember, I started out trading commodities 35 years ago. I know a lot about these things. So let me just break it down for you. First of all, I change this a little closer to it. Here we go. Much better. Here we go. The question is, everyone makes this argument. The dollar's going down, therefore commodity prices are going higher. And I want to tell you something. This has very little to do with it. What makes commodity prices go up and down, believe me, is supply and demand. The dollar's strong or weak is a very minor effect. This is not the reason. Everybody wants to say this is the reason. And I'm telling you, this is not the reason. Imagine we got this stupid gardener mowing the lawn. Shut up! Okay, there we go. So as I was saying, I am not a believer in this theory. This theory about the reason why the commodity prices are going up is because the dollar is starting to go down, which will crash. It's all about supply and demand, and you can follow these things on research reports. On the government reports about these crops. So let's talk about some of these basic commodities right now. We got coffee, sugar, cocoa, cotton. And they're basically going nowhere. So I don't see any evidence in those particular items, those commodities, that are going higher because the dollar's been weaker. No way, it's not there. Where do we see it? We see it in things like cattle, the meat. This used to be very big when I started trading cattle, pork bellies from the past. Now it's not such a big deal. Yes, meat prices have gone up. Maybe you notice it in the market. But I'm not so eager about trading these things. What is going up are the grains like soybeans, copper, crude oil. These three commodities are going up, which has nothing to do with the dollar coming down. This all has to do with supply and demand, and the demand has been very strong, much stronger than any of us thought from the pandemic. Also, Bitcoins, we know Bitcoin's rising too. Does this have to do with the dollar? Maybe partially, but I think, again, it's all about because everyone wants to be in it, so they buy it. Remember, it's all about price and buyers versus sellers. When there's more buyers, way more buyers than sellers, the price goes up. Okay, so what else is going on? One thing I noticed too, it's very smallly traded, I traded this when I first started, is the lumber. Lumber has gone up 50% in the last 2 months. It's really gone up. This is for building because there's actually a boom in the building. Everyone thought real estate was going to crash, the stock market's going to crash, and you see how wrong they are. Believe me, if the economy was really going to crash, things like copper, the industrial commodities like copper, like lumber, even the crude oil, there'd be no demand and tremendous amount of supply, and the price would be, remember, crude was down below $20, even went negative at one point. But the fact is, we're trading around $60 in the crude, and I think these things are going up. I think you should take a look at these commodities. I know they got some ETFs on some general commodity funds. Oh, let's see the stupid light. Oh, there we go. And they're worth really taking a look at. And always the question is, everyone asks, okay, PK, what about the gold and silver? What the hell is the gold and silver going to do in this whole play? As you know, if you've been listening to me and following what I have to say, I'm not a believer. Could silver go to $30? Of course. Could it go to 40? It's been there. Of course it could go there. Could gold go to 2,000 for sure? Even 3,000 is possible. But I don't think this is just a trade. I think the metals are going down. Maybe it's a better buying opportunity. As I said, gold down at 1,000. Silver down at 18. But again, these are trades. You see the real money's been made in things. If you want to take a speculative investment, the money's been made in the Bitcoin. So I'm not a believer of stacking gold and silver like I see constantly on all these YouTube sites and everyone predicting. But believe me, none of these people have any experience in trading. They just want to panic the people, say that everything's coming to an end. We're going to go back to gold and silver because it has value. Bitcoin has no value. Who cares about the value? All I know is you buy Bitcoin, you can sell it and convert it into dollars, and you can pay your bills and take a vacation. I wish I was in it. I'm not in that Bitcoin. I'm hoping for a pullback. I think we're going to get this pullback. Maybe in the mid-40s, but I did not participate in the Bitcoin. I wish I did. Some people, as I said before, the big money's been made in the Bitcoin. So anyway, this PK here, sitting out in the backyard in our Florida, beautiful day, trying to live out of the box. They keep telling you it's about living out of the box. I wish everyone a great day. Ciao, everybody.